one of the biggest headaches we had a while back, and which caused us to switch over, is when we bought this one multifamily. We weren't thinking with the exit in mind. We saw great cap rate. We saw, a strong potential income. What we didn't realize is that, hey, this was in a small community. There's not a lot of investors around. So how am I going to exit? When I started dealing with the type of tenancy that came along with that area, in these areas, housing is a lot more affordable. I realized that the only tenants that I had to pull from the pool were, paying cash, don't know how they got it. I would get calls from tenants because they were in jail, so they were going to miss their next month's rent. So, I started off going into the C areas, making some good money in those areas with multifamily. But then over time, I realized that, again, this is not passive income. There's a lot of active management. There's a lot of headaches. I don't want that. So we moved into the self-storage space because of a few things. One of the main things is, instead of being guided by tenant law, we're guided by lien law or property law. So I could be next to City Hall in downtown Chicago with a facility, and if somebody doesn't pay on the third day, they get overlocked. So we put our second lock onto their unit. Then we put a notice in the legal newspaper. A week later, we put another notice in the legal newspaper. If they still don't come clean, then we call the auctioneer. The auctioneer brings their own buyers, and then it's basically an episode of Storage Wars. I usually get all of my money back that I lost in rent, plus a premium because of the fees I can charge for late rent and auction fee and clean out fee. And then I have a waiting list. Next day, not even 28 days into the cycle, I already have another tenant moving in.